Hey everybody, it's Doug here, Doug Mystic Eye. Just getting ready to do our next big playthrough. Jumping right in. I decided to, I did the little bit on Nations, which people seem to like, but I want to get right on to something else quickly while I still had some holiday time left to do it, because I'm going to have to go back to doing some of this on nights and weekends, which means I won't be able to put out as much for board gaming, and I got some projects going on. We're launching a Kickstarter of our post-apocalyptic fantasy gothic horror role-playing game called Fall of Man. You can look that up if you want, but that's not why we're here. We're here to talk about Zombicide Prison Outbreak, and I'm going to do a pure playthrough. Now, one of the things I want to talk about, but this is just kind of an introductory. We're not going to be playing yet. I just wanted to talk about some things before we get started. Now, I'm taking the most basic scenario because no one's really done anything with the Season 2 of Zombicide yet, as far as a playthrough that I've seen. I may be mistaken, but I haven't really seen anything for Prison Outbreak. So I thought I'd start right at the beginning. And there's a little story. Our group of survivors has found a prison. So we have found a prison. None of us would have been glad to come here before the zombies invaded, but now this place seems like a little paradise. The strong doors that kept the prisoners in will be equally good at keeping zombies out. Well, if you guys have been watching The Walking Dead, you know how not true that is. Anyway, where was I? Prisons also had huge food reserves, emergency power generators, guns, ammunition, you name it. If we can clean this place out, we will be safe here until we run out of food anyway. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to do this scenario. It's M00, number 12 mission of the, or the missions of the second season of Zombicides, which is Prison Outbreak, which introduces something kind of cool. Well, it introduces a bunch of cool things, but we're not going to see a lot of it. We're going to see a couple of things. One of them, and I'll swing to the board here, one of them is going to be barbed wire, which you see there. It impacts zombie movement, but not line of sight, so zombies will assume that going through the barbed wire is the shortest route to its target, but will be stopped by the barbed wire unless it's an abomination. Abominations, are the big nasties. Well, heck, let's show you what a berserker abomination looks like, because they're so cool. Let's see if we can get a nice focused image there. Yeah, look at that bad guy. And then we have a new regular one for just Prison Outbreak, a new regular abomination. Now, there's also new fatties, new walkers, new runners for this game. Anyway, the point of the game is we have to do a couple of things. We're looking for, straighten out my boards here, the 6 survivors are going to be looking for a lever, a key for this door, which will take them to the exit. And you see that one of the problems is there's a zombie spawn point right here. Now, by the way, I've gone through the rules in another video. If you want to go look at my other Zombicide video, I do touch on the basic rules. While there are a couple changes, like the barbed wire and berserker zombies, most of the Zombicide rules stay pretty much the same. There's also some character abilities that you don't see in the regular Season 1 of Zombicide. But anyway, this isn't going to be a long video. This is just kind of an introduction. What we have to do is we have to get the purple key. The purple key is going to be one of these objective tokens here, and I don't know which one. I've shuffled them up. There's also a green one that does something bad. If we get the purple one here, then it's going to, there's a silent alarm is going to go off, which is going to activate this zombie spawn point. It will not be active until we've gotten the purple key or lever or whatever you want to call it that sets off the silent alarm in the prison. So think about that. They're going to have zombies coming out here, we're going to have zombies coming out here, and we are coming all the way across from the board. Here are our 6 survivors coming into the zone, heading to the prison. Now you can see that we have objective markers in different locations. Now I said there was also a bad one. That's a green one. If we uncover the green one, an abomination spawns. That's not going to be good for our guys. Now this is kind of an introductory tutorial scenario, but unlike the one in the first Zombicide book, this one is actually a full scenario. The one in the first book, for me, really was an introduction, just taught you basic stuff, movement, blah, blah, blah. Now this leaves out some of the cooler or more interesting enhanced rules like guard towers and the rotating locked guard rooms, things like that. But that's okay. Nobody's seen Berserker zombies, so you'll see those come out in this, plus some of the other weapons. As an example, here's a clawed hammer. This was not from the original. The nightstick, and of course none of the characters are, these are all the base game characters for Season 2, which you'll see in the trailer. Grindlock, Kim, Bell, Shannon, Watts, and Joshua. Those are the ones from the original game. So, police cars, like in the regular Zombicide, can be searched. Like I said, a lot of the rules are exactly the same, except that when you search, there's some different things you can find in the item decks. So, just to make a long story short, we're going to be doing M00 called Tutorial The Break-In, which is our heroes breaking into prison. And here they are. By the way, I'm going to go around the other side of the table and show you a close-up of the miniatures because they're always so awesome. Okay, so here we go. This is Watts. He's got his baseball bat going. You can see the awesome detail in that figure. He's got an interesting ability. He starts with a baseball bat. That's his entire ability. Anyway, let me get this to focus. That is Shannon with her two shotguns. She doesn't have those yet, but that's what her figure's carrying. This is our little tubby guy, Joshua. You can see he's got his glasses and beard and everything in his shotgun. Very highly detailed. Here's Kim. Pink figure. A little hard to see. Let me get my hand behind it and make it better. There we go. You can see tremendous detail. And this is Grindlock. And last but not least, we have Bell. Bell. Right here. Carrying her two blades. Again, she doesn't have those two blades, but she will soon. I've already equipped the characters. Josh started with a nightstick. Watts starts with a baseball bat. He begins with one, so that's the way things go for him. Baseball bat's not bad. I gave Shannon the pistol because of that ability right there. When she's at point blank range, meaning range 0, she can pick her targets with a pistol, meaning that she won't be hitting the other players first. Also, I want to show you this. I really love this miniature. It's the new fatty. It's the female version of the fatties. Look at that lovely lady. Oh, that's a zombie you don't want to run into too often. But there's also new runner figures, new walker figures, etc. They're all just fantastic. Now, I was considering actually swapping out some of the base characters from this game, or this version, with some of the add-on characters so you could see what they're like. But since no one's really done anything with these specific characters, I thought I'd just run with the base ones from the base game. So this is going to be a pure playthrough with just Prison Outbreak and nothing else in it, which should make it interesting and keep it simple for us. So, anything else I want to show you? Let's see. I'll show you by the way, these are the trays that come with the game of miniatures. There's the Berserker miniatures, all the brown ones. I don't have any of mine painted. There's the normal zombies, and here up close is a Berserker fatty guy. Trying to get the 0 in there. There we go. Pretty neat looking, huh? Yeah, so anyway, again, if you are not familiar with the Zombicide rules in general, you can go watch my playthrough of the first Zombicide Prison Outbreak, which I do go through a pretty lengthy overview of the actual rules. Or there's plenty of other people that have done them. Trying to think of some that I really like. There's a few out there. But anyway, yeah, I'll probably post some of the other ones in my notes just so you can go see some different playthroughs. Anyway, very good stuff. I'm going to end this video here. In the next time we get together, this will be started, and we'll be playing the game. So I hope that was a good enough introduction to our scenario. I'll just pan the board, show you that even in this this tutorial scenario, we're playing on a really big, expansive board that takes up a lot of my big dining room table here, which my wife just loves. But anyway, when next we see each other, we'll be playing Zombicide Season 2, Prison Outbreak.